Hello everyone. Well, finally back with an update video on my little Tamiya Buggy Fighter RX, whatever you want to call it. It's been a really hot minute since I've last been on here. I just posted a short video clip just the other day on one of the bodies that I finally got around to painting a year and a half-ish later. And earlier today I was working on painting my 67 Bug and decaling it, and taking a break from that, and just decided to actually work on this guy right here. So I also had to get some parts, of course. So as you all remember, here's the Buggy. Let me move this mic here a little bit. It's gonna get interesting. So here's the Buggy. See, mic placement. I've even forgotten how to do that. That's how long it's been. And the decals are all done on it, and this is kind of what it looks like. I still need to put this back piece on here, but for today, got servo, MG995, got a Radiolink R6FG to go with my RC4GS. I couldn't get the 6GS for some reason, or it was just too expensive, so I went with the 4 instead, because I'm not going to be using it for anything more than 4 channels. At least I don't think so. And if that moment arises, I'll just upgrade it, and at least all of these guys will still work. So, and yeah, future proof. These are for the 6 channel actually, but they work perfectly fine with the 4 channel model. And picked up a I have a few of these actually. This is the Hobby Wing Quick Run 1060 brushed. I run all brushed stuff. I was looking into doing brushless, and I looked at the cost and the different turns, and I don't have time. I am far too lazy of a man to, well, too busy of a man also to look into that stuff. Plus, for the grade of things that I'm doing, this is only hobby grade. It's not professional. I'm not trying to break world speed records or anything like that. So, but for those of you who are interested, this is what comes in the kit. It comes with some shrink tubing, and in case you have to change stuff, and well, 3M. I think it's 3M, double-sided sticky stuff. A couple of straps, not sponsored. Hashtag whatever. But yeah, these are awesome. I really quite like these, and the price point, I get these in Japan for, they cost like, I don't know, 30 bucks, something like that. Basically, 3000 gurai. But it's nice because these also support LiPo, so nickel metal hydrate and LiPo batteries, which is pretty awesome. And it's got a little micro switch here. And then, of course, Tamiya connectors, which is very convenient for what I do. And I think they do come with different connectors. The T60, whatever, I don't use that at all. Everything I have is Tamiya-based stuff. So, yeah, super awesome, super compact, works really great. And this is also, yeah, straight off of Amazon, Tower Pro MG995. I have a bunch of these. And these are pretty beefy, actually. I can't remember the strength of these, but it's all metal gears, which is, I think I pulled one of these apart, and it's got all metal gears on the inside. And at least the shaft portion here is metal. And they're pretty, yeah, they got some weight to them, so they're not the lightest, but durability is definitely there. And, of course, the receiver. And treat especial. I might make a video on how I take one of these. I just picked this up today, actually, for about $3. And it's actually a 5800 milliamp 10.8 volt Toshiba battery pack, which is actually quite impressive. Normally, I've only ever found like the older, what was it, 3000 milliamp 3200s, which is still plenty for what I do. But I might make a video on how I take this, or these, and turn them into something like this. And I know it looks kind of jank, and the only thing is I just don't have the shrink wrap tubing to cover this whole thing, which I'll need to go online and buy some. So, but this is basically a 2S configuration. This is actually a mix match set with just one mixed one, but I'm not too worried. These gray batteries came out of a pretty extremely solid battery pack. I think it was an IBM. I can't remember, or also a Toshiba. And I did a charge on all of these and then matched it and then put this together. It's got the J, I forgot what it's called, J20 connector, I think is what it's called. So I balance charge these, of course. So, and yeah, I have like 3 of these, and I could technically, no, I have 4. I have this one plus 2 more, and then I have a monster pack, which is actually stacked. So it's a total of 8 batteries. It's a monster pack for my TA05, and that's the one I mentioned before. I ran it for an hour and got bored and checked the battery, and it was still 80-ish% full. So pretty beefy. But yeah, for this guy right here, I'm planning on using this LiPo pack. And in theory, I haven't even tried this yet. This should... Oh god, I don't even remember how to open this. That's how long it's been. There we go. In theory, this should slide right in there like there. Yeah, look at that, perfect fit. So I will actually get around to wrapping all the batteries, but for the time being, this gets the job done. It's safe. I'm not really worried, especially with these carriages here. It's you don't have to worry about anything. So, but in any case, so yeah, today we're gonna finally kind of wrap this project up, so I can get to the other 500 projects that I have going on. Okay, so I'm just going to dump this all out here and make some space. Move some things around here. Yeah, one downside of set this aside. One downside of recording these, I realized one thing that doesn't bother me per se, but one thing that's kind of frustrating, not kind of frustrating, is that when I work on RC cars, I tend to really like to listen to music. But this is YouTube, so don't want to get pulled down for whatever stupid reason. So I have to opt for working in silence, which is kind of depressing, but what are you going to do? So anyways, we have our instructions here. So I'm going to be doing page 9 here at the bottom. This is where I left off at with the rear suspension, getting a rolling chassis. Now this is going to be the next portion right here, of course. And let's take a look here. Speed control, CPR unit. Okay, I'm not quite too sure. Oh, yeah, I know what that is. That's the all-in-one, like what I used for my little Mercedes-Benz, the M190, M190, the 190E. Sorry, 190E. It's all-in-one unit. In this case, I'm using separate stuff. So this is number 7. I bought 10 of these on eBay a while back just to have a ton of them. And what's great is these are also 3 to 12 volt. This is the version 4, and it has a gyro inside, which is really cool. And these work really well. I think at the end of the day, I paid about $16 for each one. And they're just amazing. I mean, again, bang for your buck. Nothing against Tamiya, but I don't know. They're just too expensive. I mean, one receiver, $100 and some odd dollars, at least in Japan. I'll drink here. And yeah, it's just too expensive. I'm not going to spend $300 just to equip one car with a whole setup here. This is like $70. And there's my phone. I will be right back. And back. Sorry about that. I actually had a long call that I had to take care of. So, where was I? Jeez, a busy day. So, let's take a look here. I got these next page right over here. Page 10, we have steering servo with MA3 and 9, 3x8, 3x10. So thankfully I have all the stuff kind of laying out right here. So I need to see, this is going to be D, I'll need D2. Uh-oh. D2, where are you? Oh, here we are. So this is going to be this guy right over here. I'll need him. And we will also be needing... mic placement is weird right now. Let's take a look here. There we go. Maybe that's better. That's going to be a lot quieter though. There we go. So, we have the 3x10, 3x8. What do I need here? Oh, and the E, of course. So, I'm going to be needing D2. I will be needing E1 also. There we go. It's amazing how long some of this stuff takes. E2, E1, here we go. Give it a nice little snip here. Oh, by the way, I picked this here up for, like $5. It's a Tamiya set, actually. I don't have the top for it right now. It's in the other room, but this is actually kind of cool. You slide in. And these are supposed to be specific to building Tamiya kits and everything, so you don't have to worry about using the wrong size Phillips or flathead or anything like that. Even has the guessing like 2.5mm, I guess, hex. Got a 5.5 here and a 7 here. 6-point nut, I guess, for doing wheels and stuff like that. Pretty convenient. Not that I need more tools, but can always use more tools. What am I saying? So, this is where things get interesting. I have not looked at this for such a long time that I need to remember what I'm doing. I know this guy's going to come into play here too. And I do believe, looking at the picture, it's going to be... Oh boy. Here we go. So, this is actually going to be for the Switch. And it's going to be facing up this way. And it looks like it's going to be going like so. No, not like that. What? Oh no, I'm an idiot. This needs over here. Okay. You get to see in real time how I am completely confused right now. Okay, let's try this. Oh, you know what? Interesting. This right here is not... Oh, okay. Okay. Here we go. So, this... Let me flip this guy around like so. Probably make more sense. So, this guy actually goes in like so. There we go. Why does it have the switch over here, though? That's interesting. Because it looks like there's this location here to put like a switch in or something. But this guy goes in here like so. There we go. And this guy is going to go in like... Okay, this is one of the sides. Okay. Here we go. So this is actually going to go in like so. Alright, there we go. Good lord. Confusion. So I'll need E4 for this. E4 is going to be this guy right here. Really interesting mounting system actually for the servo. It's mildly confusing to say the least. But it is what it is. So this is going to be the part right here that I'm going to be doing. So that's the piece that I just put in right here. This other piece right here is going to be this guy right here. And this little piece right here gets mounted on the opposite side of the servo. So now that I have all that information, let's go ahead and find some screws. I'm just going to haphazardly just dump these all out here because everything is kind of mixed up at the moment. There we go. Oh, I don't even think I can use this guy. Yeah, I think this is actually supposed to maybe go here. Nope. That's supposed to go here. So, okay. Now that we know what's going on. So, this guy's going to actually mount on top like so. And I'm wondering, I think this guy actually came with the bushings. And I think, I don't know, should I rock the bushings? I don't know. Let me pop them in here real quick and see. I'm not 100% certain if I want to run the... I'll just run the bushings. Forget it. Not needed, but I'll just run them. Pretty sure plastic on plastic might be better, but let's go ahead and squeeze these in here like so and like so. And if it doesn't want to go in, oops. Oh, good lord. Everything's falling down right now. Again, that last minute kind of important phone call that came in. I kind of drained all of my energy. Oh, I'm an idiot. These are directional. So yeah, these bushings, they actually have a direction to them. So, for example, this is a rounded side right here. That's probably not going to focus, but that's okay. And then on the opposite side, you actually have a full. It's flat. You can kind of see the difference. Oh, there we go. See, flat, rounded. Go ahead and pop that in there. I mean, heck, it's in the kit. Might as well use it. I'm gonna pop these down here. Should be pretty good. Yeah, the weather here in Japan has been finally warming up quite a bit, actually. We had a couple of warm spells roll through. Quite happy, actually. It's not freezing anymore. But with that, I'm also way behind on all of my kit building. Which is unfortunate to say the least. Yeah, these are the brass bushings I actually just picked up for dirt cheap. Pack of these for $1 basically. With about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, about 20 of them. Just as spares. I think somewhere in my pile of parts I have a bunch of these, but I saw that today and I thought to myself, you know what? Let me just go ahead and pick this up. It's $1. It's great to have spares. And I'm pretty sure this probably would have been sold for probably like $4 or $5 or something like that. From JR Remote Control. Made in Japan, though. Made in Japan. I'll probably end up using this for a different build at some point or another. Hey, and guess what? I'm going to be using it right now because I'm missing one. What? Hold up. Seriously? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's... Sure, okay. I guess I am going to be using one of these right now. Let's see if they fit. That's kind of funny. Brand new servo. I did open up the bag before though, so it probably fell out somewhere in the box where I was storing it. So let's take a look here. Oh no. Does it fit? And it does not frickin'. Oh, it doesn't fit. Oh, come on. Yep, size is different. That figures. So, that figures. That really figures. Okay. Apologies for the additional pause here. I'm going to be right back. Whoop-pow! I'm back again. So now I have another one of these. So, I had to just look through one of my boxes here real quick. There we go. This actually goes to this. So, I have a bunch of extras. So, got this guy here. Now what we're going to do is follow the directions very carefully and try not to screw things up. This actually needs to go on top. And it's interesting because it does say to mount it directly, but you know what? Came with the bushings. I'm going to use the dumb bushings. It's just, that's going to be what I'm going to do. And there goes my phone. So I need the 3x8 self-tapping. Let's take a look here. It's going to be these guys right here if I remember correct. Uh-oh. The plot thickens. Be right back again. Let me get my measuring device. Whoop-pow! I'm back again. Jeez. Let me take some measurements here because I have a feeling that this is definitely a 3. And this is, let's go 8 mil. Yeah, that's a 3x8, that's for sure. MC9. Oh, hold up. So this should be MC9. Ah, hold on. Okay. This is the wrong one. This is actually what I want right here. So, 3x8. There's an MC9 and then there's an M82. 3x10. 3x8. So, these are going to be the 3x8s. I'm fairly certain of that. And these two guys right here are going to be the 3x10s. There we go. Okay, now let's see if they fit. Because I might not be able to. Yep, I'm not going to be able to run these. So, alrighty. All that hard work for nothing. So, I get to pop this all back out again. How frustrating sometimes. But that's the name of the game. You live, you learn. So, pop these guys out here. At least now I have a full set of these. Oh, bushings here. Dun, 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 dun. 1, 2. I've done almost nothing, and I'm 25 minutes into this. Don't you just love how that happens? Alrighty. Keine Schidekalien. To quote Röhrig von Werner from Germany. So, straight up on metal. On plastic. Direct drive. And this probably is actually going to be this guy right here. Okay, this one? Or is it going to be the other one? Let me fix this. Actually, let me move this out of the way. There we go. That's a lot better. Oh, that's the... Oh, that's not too good. That is a fire truck. Sound of a fire truck in Japan. Very different than probably... Well, yeah, definitely different than America. Alrighty, I'll go ahead and position this guy here. Ah, wrong way around. Wire needs to go this way. So, I'm going to pay attention to the wireage here. So, that means this guy is actually going to go like so. Okay, there we go. Man, this is a pain in the butt to do, actually. Maybe that's why I'm pretty sure they never used this design again. Oh, let me use the handle, actually, and make it easier. Alright, there we go. Now we're talking. Now we got some chooch going on here. Okay. Yeah, nice and tight. Well, not nice and tight, but tight enough for me to start getting off in here. There you go. And that's gonna be an ambulance. Oh boy. And that sounds like it came from my area over here, which that's never a good sign. Which I might actually have to hop out and take a look to see what's going on. Okay, here we go. So, this guy right here is going to be facing this way. And like so. Like so. Like so. Like so. Like so. I don't know. So, okay, here we go. It's going to be like so. There we go. Yeah, that's an ambulance, that's for sure. Exciting Saturday evening in the rain. There we go. I swear, I'm trying to get work done. I'm going to be right back. I want to take a look to see what's going on because this is really close to where I live. I will be right back yet again. And I'm back again. Back for the 10th time, it feels like. So, looks like there may have been a fire at my neighboring apartment complex. Maybe they were cooking dinner. Whatever it was, they have about 7 fire trucks, 3 police cars, 2 police cars, 2 motorcycle police, a couple ambulances, and everybody on high alert. Yeesh, never a dull moment here, I swear. Never a dull moment. Sorry, I'm doing this off camera. Ugh. Again, I need to get used to doing this. Actually, you know. Yeah, this is already as far up as it's going to go. Anyways, so now that that excitement is over, yeah, I don't know what's going on over there, but it's the whole area is lit up. 3x10. Okay, let's go ahead and mount the. We'll mount the this guy right here if I can find it. Yeah, I swear today is just one of those days. I'm gonna get something done though, I swear. Here we go. So let's take a look here. Make sure that we get the direction. It's gonna go like so. Cool. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there's always something going on here. It's crazy. And I mean, It was probably maybe a false alarm. They were pulling hoses and everything, so had flashlights and the works, shining up the side of the apartment complex, etc., etc. But I sometimes like to barbecue. Not barbecue, I shouldn't say that. Cook. I'm not using charcoal or anything like that, but I like to cook off my balcony. And I'm always worried sometimes with all the smoke that goes outside or that kind of flows out that somebody's gonna call um, the fire department or call the police and say, building's on fire, send help. No, I'm just cooking dinner, damn it. You know. But fires here are actually quite common though. There was a construction building, whatever. And when I first came here, I walked past it a bunch of times and then walked past it a couple of weeks later, and the whole place was gone, burnt to a crisp. Burned to an absolute crisp. There was nothing left. It was crazy. Shuffle this. There we go. That's better. And hell, I remember within the first month or two of moving here, there was this kind of a restaurant that I wanted to check out. Wanted to. Never became a possibility because the whole place burnt down. And I mean burnt down. They also had, they had helicopters. Oh, I hate this. That's right. This thing uses this. Yeah. One of the downsides of using newer technology with old technology is stupid switch is different. Argville. ARGH. Anyways, oh great, how am I gonna do this here now? That's a problem. Right. Anyways, yeah, and the whole place burnt down. It was crazy. I mean, they had helicopters, and you could see it. I mean, it was a raging inferno, big old smoke plume and everything. It was kind of wild. And thankfully nobody got injured, but that restaurant, no more. It's a shame because I really wanted to check it out. But I should have maybe not waited. Or maybe it's a good thing that I did wait. Who knows? I may have been part of that accident. So, let's take a look here. Oh, I see. So, MC9, MC... Yeah, okay, so... See how I used all 4 of these screws? There's not enough screws in this kit, actually. So, what you're supposed to do is... You're only supposed to use the first front 2. Staggered? Yeah, the first front 2. That's cute. I'll probably come in here and add some more screws later on. It's not a big deal, though. So, that's just steering. But, so, the 3x8 is going to go right here. This is going to give you a slight adjustment, I suppose. Now let's take a look here. Okay, and then we're going to have the 3x10s, which are these guys right here. This screwdriver is really nice, actually. Like, it fits so perfectly. Yes, and if you're thinking, oh, you're being so rough with it, that's fine. It'll be okay. 3x8. Yeah, that's cute, though. So yeah, stuff likes to burn here in Japan. It's quite interesting. So hopefully, whatever incidents that was, I hope everyone's okay at the end of the day. Ugh, I can't even speak today. Good Lord, I'm all over the place. That's what happens when Got a million things going on. So, the switch though, that's kind of balls, but I mean, I could cut this off and add a normal switch, but I can't be bothered. So what I'll probably end up doing actually is, so this has this little square opening right here. Also, it looks like for a switch. But I still have to cut it though. Meh. I'll just mount this in a different location. Whatever. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I just really want to finish this so I can finally run this buggy. I've been procrastinating on this for forever. So, I'm going to check the instructions here. Okay. So, I'm going to need the 3x10s. 1, 2, and 3. So it's going to be this point right here, this point right here, and this point right here. Let's go ahead and rock those in there real quick. These are the longer ones, the 3x10s. The 3x8s are actually, I think I mentioned this before, these are kind of color-coded, so for example, these two are actually black, and even in the instructions, it's kind of, shaded out well, it's gray, but it's shaded out, kind of grayed out. So it makes life a little bit easier. It's kind of a bummer, though, that I can't have this switch right here. I mean, maybe I can. I don't know. We'll see. Double-sided sticky tape can do wonders sometimes. It's amazing. I'll get this nice and tightened down here. There we go. There we go. And 36 minutes in, and I've barely gotten anything done. That's funny how that works. Meantime, in 36 minutes, I did almost, well, painted a car, started doing decals on it. How come that goes so much faster than this? That's crazy. Alrighty, that's that. Oh, checking the instructions here again. So that's all mounted. Again, cannot use the switch here, which is unfortunate. I have the stickers for it. I'll still add the stickers either which way. Assuming that I have the stickers, actually. I'm pretty sure I do somewhere here. They're in the box. Whatever. I'll get that later. So, number 16 is CPR unit number. So I'm going to be mounting this then. Interesting. So what you're supposed to do then is these little nibbly knobs right here. You're supposed to remove them. I don't know how I feel about that. That's interesting. Oh, because the CPR unit actually slides in and it's held in between this right here. Interesting. So, that means that I don't want to do that actually. Because, I mean, it's not a big deal, but I don't like the idea of doing that. Because that's a permanent change. Once you do that, it's done. You cannot undo that ever again. So, what are we going to do here? I know for a fact that this little receiver right here needs to actually be... Oh, here we go. Flush mount. I'm going to put him right here. There we go. Cool. And this guy right here, I'm going to go ahead and... Let's take a look here. I'm not using any of this here, so... Ooh, I like this. I'm going to put him right here, actually. I think that would be perfect, actually. There we go. Yeah, and before I even get into this mess, I'm gonna actually switch this over to LiPo, because I will be using LiPo batteries in this car for reals, for sure. Front brake rear, front brake, front rear. I'm gonna do front brake rear. Doing front to rear I feel like is a little bit strenuous in the motor, and I'm not... but I had some issues with this before. Front rear, run it open maybe. That's really hard on the engine. No, I'm going to remove it. I'm going to run it open. So this is going to be front, rear, no brakes. Yeah. It's a buggy. It doesn't need no brakes. We don't need no stinking brakes. Already going to run the OG stick 'em up here. Hoping that it's still good. If not, that's okay. We all like our speed controller to be flopping around inside of the car body. So we'll go ahead and I'm gonna just give this a little nick right here. There we go. Don't have my cutting board here, but I do have my basic tool set. Sorry, this is going to be slightly off camera. Let's give this a nice little slice-a-roozy here. Terrible for the plastic, but whatever. I don't care. This thing's already pretty mangled up. Alrighty, so I think this might be the hot ticket right here. So this just might be the... Oh, that was way too short. What the hell? Oh. Whatever. I'm actually going to... Actually, that works out okay. I'm going to place it in there first. Actually, that worked out perfect because the surface is a little bit larger than the plastic in here. Never mind. Just kidding. Did that on purpose. So, now this is going to be where things get a little bit interesting. I'm going to flip this around here. For a Saturday night, it sure is busy out there. Motorcycles revving like crazy. Got the frickin' fire department from where I live outside. Fun times, fun times. Run this through here. And I forgot my... Oh, actually, I do have these guys right here. Sometimes these pincers make things a little bit more easier. There you go. That's what I wanted. And then pull this guy through here. Same thing. There we go. Yeah, I like it. I think this is gonna be exactly what I want. And we're just gonna go ahead and doink. There we go. She's in, and probably not gonna go anywhere. Make sure it's nice and tight. And this guy too. I'll probably, I don't know, I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll just glue it right. Yeah, I could glue it right there. Actually, that's not a bad idea if it doesn't interfere with the body. So, whew. Okay. Now we can go ahead and I'll run these wires later, of course. So these guys go in through here. Now the next thing up is going to be the receiver. And yeah, this is going to be perfect because I'm actually going to place it right, I guess right here. Then I can run this over here like so, and it can stick up. So I get that semi-decent reception. And of course, that's actually, by the way, for this ESC, that little double-sided 3M thing is actually for this guy right here. It's for the switch. This guy is actually meant for the speed controller. Oh, well, whatever. I guess, yeah, whatever. It works. I'll just save that for later. I'm trying to... I'll be fine. It will be okay. I always have to remind myself of that. It's going to be alright. So, I'm going here. Thankfully, this is going to be just a little strip. Go ahead and cut this right there. And then, in this case, I'm going to... Oh boy. If I ever have to take this thing apart, it might be a slight pain in the butt. But we'll see. There we go. Oh, perfect. So, now, for ease of access, first of all, I need to make sure that if I have this thing pushed back here a little bit, I want to make sure the battery can still fit. Wrong side. There we go. Come on. Cool. Battery can fit. Because what I'll do is... This actually has this little button right here. And this is what you use to enable and disable the gyro. And again, for ease of service, I don't want this thing to be here. Because if this ever takes a dump, then I need to rip the whole thing apart. So I think if I have them right here, then this guy can go over here, and it'll stick up just right. So these cables are long enough anyways to go to the to the plug, to this whatever receiver. So let's go with that, see what happens. Double-sided sticky tape at the end of the day is very cheap, but I guess I could have gone this way too. Oh no, I couldn't, because it doesn't fit. It's not wide enough. Could go this way. No, that's going to screw up the gyro. So we're going to go this way. Yeah, this will be good. I like it. I like it. I like it. There we go. Pressure down. Excellent. And just like I mentioned, this guy's going to go in right through up here. I want it to go up there. Let's see if she wants to go. That's a whole nother thing. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, see, according to this, they want you to kind of wrap it around under here actually, and then go through this guy right here. These clips here, whatever. Don't need that, because this is a really short antenna, and it's 2.4 gigahertz, so that's going to be it right there. All right, so cool. Next thing up. I can't remember which one is speed and which one's servo, turning servo. Alrighty, we're about to find out. Because I don't want to do another cutscene here to check one of my other cars. I'm going to say that... What was it? I know yellow is signal, brown is ground. So... Pretty sure it goes in like this. I will find out real quick if that's wrong. If it doesn't do anything. It should be those two guys right there. And yeah, these wires I'll clean up later, of course. So actually, maybe I'll actually run it through here right away. Get some. Might as well prepare. And I have a feeling. Pretty sure it goes in this way. Normally what I do with these is I have a, like an OG, whatever, servo, and then I'll check to see what the keying for that. And we're 50 minutes in. Somehow, some way. But we're getting there. So, swear to God. What we're going to do now is we are going to go ahead and connect these cables right now here and give her some power and see what happens. Hopefully I don't let the magic smoke out. We're supposed to try to keep that within the circuit. Okay, that's good. So, there's always the stressful part. But let's go ahead and fire up. It's going to set to the... Oh, right. I need to... Let's go to model. Ferrari. Let's go to models. Oh, here we go. Model 7. Exit. So, let's just see what happens here. And switch is off. Excellent. Done this a lot of times, but I don't know why. This is the part where I get a little bit on the nervous side for whatever reason. So let's take a look here. Let's switch her on. Hey! Alright. That's steering. Okay. Wires are reversed. That's a good sign though. Oh, she's got torque, man. No joke. Okay, I should have figured that. This should be steering, and number 1 is going to be number 2 is going to be the ESC for the motor. You never know sometimes. Okay, now let's try that one more time. Beep, beep. There we go. And there we go. Either is it reversed? I hate this. Nope. Okay, no, that was not the wrong way. It does go in this way. This is the same thing that happened to me before, actually. Bummer. Oh, yeah. What you're hearing there is the gyro. Well, why don't I have speed, though? Kita. Alrighty. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to leave it here for now. Because this is... So with these really cheap... Oh, there we go. Nope, never mind. Some of these RC's... whatever, radio link controllers? I don't know, maybe I'm just an idiot and I'm doing something wrong, but... some of these have an issue where you plug it in and you have no speed, no cheech factor. And I don't know why. This is the second one. I have a bunch of these. Oh, that's full speed. That's not what I want. So let's try number 4. And that's full speed. Try number 6. Full speed, my friend. Number 2. Nothing. Ah, you little turd. Okay, I might have to do some programming on the controller. But it works, though. So, for what it's worth, can't win them all. And yes, I know that this is an issue with this receiver, because if I switch it, like so, and then I put this guy in here like so, no steering, but I get acceleration. That's nice, though. Ah, that's a bummer, though. Oh, well. With that said, we have life. So, the next video that I will be uploading, I will most likely just be going straight into maybe the finished product. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, that's one of the downsides here, is that, again, I don't know if it's programming on this side, if it's on this side. But again, I have 10 of these. I'm using 5 of them, 6 of them now, and one of them has the same issue, where it's like a connection issue or something. It's really weird. So maybe I just have to pull one of these apart and just do some soldering or something. But you can hear that is the gyro working. In any case, she's kind of alive. Again, this part kind of annoys me greatly. But one other nice thing is if you kill the power, it just doesn't do anything. And if you on your remote control, if you turn it back on, it just syncs right back up again, which is really nice. No speed though. So when you do actually lose control, shuts everything off, which is kind of a nice safety feature, I think. But in any case, she kind of lives. I'm gonna button this up and post a video later on with an update after I get all the kinks and everything kind of figured out. I can tell you right now that this guy right here is going to be part of the linkage, which is going to probably go like so. First try, that's going to go right here. I'll get you the steering and everything. And yeah, you can definitely hear the chooch factor that these LiPo DIY, recycled laptop batteries have. They got some serious chooch to them. I mean, brilliant. I don't know if I'd want to run them at, max speed with some kind of crazy tuned motor, but for what it's worth, again, with my other RC car, I had that monster pack, and I ran it for an hour, and it was lukewarm at best, and it's quite impressive. So, and again, they're laptop batteries, so they can handle some abuse. They can definitely handle some abuse. But in any case, I'll probably most likely end up mounting this guy right here. Foreshadowing, maybe. I'll get the servo all installed. I have a servo saver here, and which, if you set your endpoints, you don't actually need, but added safety. That's always a nice thing. So, in any case, thank you for tuning in. Sorry that this one took so crazy long and everything was going wrong. It's definitely not how I thought tonight was going to go. But at least I'm making some kind of progress. In any case, thank you for tuning in. Thank you if you didn't tune in. Archival purposes mainly. So if anybody has one of these kits, vintage, well, this one's 94, 96. You can see how one of these gets put together and all the pieces, parts that go along with it, especially if you're buying a broken kit. So with that said, it's an hour in now. Good Lord. Have a great one.